Welcome to the OhioRAAM Show.
Well, hello everybody. This is Jim Lawyer here, and you're watching another great episode of the OhioRAAM Show, the show about ultracycling and all things race across America. Hey Lee, how's it going today?
Hey, things are going well here in this part of Ohio, which is about 12 miles from your part of Ohio.
Yep.
Nice sunshiny day. Happy Mother's Day, Jim, to all the mothers out there. It's
definitely.
Mother's Day in the United States, and of course, we welcome mothers everywhere. And
Definitely.
welcome all of you to the OhioRAAM Show. Boy, we already got a nice little group.
I know.
There.
It's great already. Just shows you. Go ahead.
Yeah, just for the record, India is the second largest viewer group we have on the OhioRAAM Show.
That is great.
And I think that reflects a lot of what's happening in India regarding ultracycling.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Pune is the number one city.
Wow.
Over any other city in the United States. So we're happy to have them here. And we're coming here because the time stations here in Ohio, and we're kind of in a flux. So, Jim, I'll let you.
Basically, we do have three time stations set up for Ohio this year. Oxford 41 and then 42 in Blanchester where I'll be this year. And then we're going to have a 43 open thanks to our good friend Moses, who's going to run that for us. So we're a little strapped this year, but we hope to come back even stronger next year and possibly add Athens in. So that was our plan this year, but it just didn't happen because of the issues that Amy and John faced with her diagnosis. So we're still praying for them, and hopefully they make it back next year and we can progress with making Ohio even the better time station state.
Yeah, and our best to Amy and
yes, definitely.
John, and as they deal with a new situation in life. And
yes.
And what's going on here is the fact we're all getting older, and some of us are dying, and some of us are moving out of Ohio to sunnier places. Mm-hmm. So that we're having to deal with change, Jim.
Definitely, and that's part of the racing environment also, change.
It's part of life, and we're going to try to deal with it as best we can.
Definitely, and we will be stronger because of it.
And we want to invite all of you to follow us if you're on Facebook, the OhioRAAM Show page. If you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe there and ring that bell.
Definitely.
It's important because things are changing, and we may not always, our posts may not always appear where they have in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to our page, it's just put OhioRAAM Show in your search. You'll find it either place. And be sure you follow us or subscribe if you want to see what's going on here, because you may not always see it where you think you've seen it in the past. So just keep that in mind. So, Jim, we already have some comments out there.
Definitely.
How do people comment?
Basically, they just go to either Facebook or YouTube and post a comment. If you have a question for our guest or us, put it there. And if you don't, just tell us where you're watching from and we'll give you a shout out.
And we can pop them up right here like Barath did.
Yep.
Good luck to all racers. He was there before the show ever started on
Definitely.
YouTube.
Yep.
And we got a lot more coming in. That Definitely. Is wonderful. Wonderful.
Yes. Love the interaction.
Yeah. And some things happening here in the future on the show. This week, we're going to be following Giovanni Prosperi as he does a World Ultracycling Challenge from Cleveland to Boston. There's no record there, so we call it establishing a record, not necessarily. Definitely. There's nothing to break, but that'll be a good race because much of it through when I worked on the railroad, Jim, we called that the water level route.
Yep.
Because you follow the Erie Canal much of the way, and it's flat across most of New York. But then you get into Massachusetts right at the end, and it gets to be quite hilly. So I think it's 600 and some miles. We'll be following him.
Yes.
I have a little graphic here, but I'm not going to show it. Not take time with it.
Gotcha.
And then just before the Race Across America, Phil Fox, who's a RAAM veteran, is going to be doing a WCA circumnavigating Lake Erie, going around through Ontario, and that involves both the United States and Canada.
Definitely.
So we're going to be following them, and we're looking forward to that. And we're doing more and more of this kind of thing. We're in the process of recruiting and training, and then we're going to be following a couple of people at least on the Race Across America.
Definitely.
We'll be following Heather Poskovich, and our friend Rose Woolley is going to be reporting on that. We'll be following Sandy Earle as well on her recumbent, and her daughter will be reporting on that. Might be some more, but at this point, that's what we've got nailed down pretty well. So a lot happening here on the OhioRAAM show. And,
Definitely.
These short little reports are getting more attention, and we're happy to do that.
Yeah. Speaking of attention, we missed giving our shout out to our great sign man, Mike.
Mike, the sign man.
Yes.
And again, if you'd like to make a contribution, on the right-hand side of the website, upper right-hand side, OhioRAAMshow.com, you will find a place you can click and send him a bit of money for signs. Or at our time stations, we will have signs.
Yes.
$10 gives you a sign as a souvenir. It's a great place to collect autographs, memories, what have you.
Definitely.
And it helps Mike put one sign out on the road.
Definitely.
Wow. We got to go to India more often, Jim.
Oh, I know. This is amazing. The outpouring of comments and questions and the people that are watching live. It's great.
Yeah. So all you folks there in India, just check in, even if you've commented before. Tell us what city you're in, or any place in the world for that matter, not just India. We'd love to hear about that. So Jim, let's bring them in all at once here.
All right. I'll get them on.
Get them lined up here.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
There we go. I think we got the setup going.
Yeah. So that looks great. Well, we're glad there are 3 Indians soloing in the Race Across America this year. And we're just tickled to death to have all 3 of them here at once. So we haven't even discussed, Jim and I, how we're going to handle this.
Nope.
I'll tell you what, let's just start at the left and work our way down to the right, our left and right. Amit Samarth, how are you today?
I'm good, sir. Thank you, and nice to see all of you, and Srini and Kabir. Hello to both of you, and so looking forward for Race Across America.
30 days, 30 days, Kabir. You got a timer there, haven't you? Show us your timer. Have you got it handy?
Yeah. That's on my phone, I guess.
Yeah.
So the first.
That's awesome.
Down to the minute. So
definitely.
Well, Amit, we're glad to have you with us. Srini, you've all been on the show before, but we're glad to have you here. Where are you at, Srini? I should say Amit's up there in the north, in the mountains. He's getting some high altitude training. Where are you at, Srini?
I'm at home in Bangalore. I'm posted to a command hospital here. So it's a home posting for me at the Air Force Hospital. And I'm spending time with my family.
Oh, that's good. Srini, I'm sure you may be disturbed by the news coming out of Africa these days because you were in the UN peacekeeping force there in Sudan for a while, weren't you?
Yeah, it is South Sudan League. Sudan is a country north of South Sudan.
Okay.
So that is in a turmoil now. So the country that I was serving as a UN peacekeeper was South Sudan. Uh, Fortunately, it is, I mean, just hanging in, you know,
Okay.
because what,
Well, it's kind of, yeah, it's this stuff. I mean, here in the United States, we have our democracy so well oiled and smooth, that we can criticize what goes on elsewhere very easily. But
I love your tongue in cheek, Lee.
sometimes I'm not sure we're ready for it here. But well, Srini, it's glad to be with you. You're a doctor in the armed forces, are you not?
yes, Lee, it's been 19 years. I've serving Indian Armed Forces for the past 19 years. And yeah, I am grateful to the organization, so yeah, everything okay, everything good. So yeah, it's given me a lot of opportunities to, a lot of experiences. So that way I'm grateful for the organization.
And Kabir, I got mixed up. You're the one that's up north in the mountains, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, tell us a little about yourself.
I'm a practicing advocate. So yeah, right now just enjoying racing, lot of long distance cycling, and yeah, following my passion. So I just uh, right now I'm totally involved in doing RAM and just to improve my timing and just to make some uh, good example for the upcoming cycle is that nothing is like that difficult what we used to think, and anything is possible if we once start doing it. So yeah, right now just the focusing on the cycling, and the now coaching few athletes also. So yeah, everything is going good.
Excellent.
So, I'm sorry about getting mixed up, Amit. Where exactly are you at?
I'm at Leh Ladakh,
Yeah.
Himalayan range.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and Amit, where are you at? Amit,
I think we got a
Yeah,
little.
I didn't get your question.
and I believe, if my memory serves you correct, are you in public health? Is that what you?
Yeah, I did my master's in public health from Johns Hopkins School of Public Health, and then right now, after working in public health for almost 10 years, I started my own sports academy, and I've been running my own sports academy for last 8 years now, and then we train a lot of people for cycling, ultra cycling, marathon, Ironmans. Because I've done all these things, I've done 20 Ironmans myself right now,
Outstanding.
and of course, bunch of ultra cycling races, and I also coach tribal athletes. Then, and very recently, we organized a race across India, which is India's longest ultra cycling race from Srinagar to Kanyakumari, 3,651 kilometers. So, just 2 months back, we organized this race, which is like just like a race across America, and we started this race this year in March 2023, and we had around 26 riders in race across India, and so I also did the race myself, and so very recently I have set up the course record also from Srinagar to Kanyakumari in 6 days, 23 hours. So and that's what I've been doing since last few years, and I'm also the bicycle mayor of Nagpur. I work with the
Uh,
Yeah, sorry about our connection issues.
Yeah, we got some connection issues there. Sorry about that, Amit. We'll see if it clears up. We'll get back to you.
Yes.
So
Go ahead.
go ahead, Jim.
I know all three of you have done RAM before, and you're very, I mean, within a couple of hours is your timing. Based on your past RAM experience, what changes have you made for this year to improve yourself and improve your team, etc.? Srini, we'll start with you.
Jim, so it's RAM is a big learning experience. Every time you go to the race, it teaches you so many things, and yeah, so there's so much that learning that happens in at a conscious level, also at a subconscious level. So yes, so taking those learnings, and it's as basic as you all know. It is. There's no nothing extraordinary. It is self-belief, strong desire, ability to transform problems into challenges, making use of focusing on essentials, strength of humility, spirit of teamwork, and making believing in bit by bit. So yeah, and so since I failed in 2016, yes, making use of the failure, treasuring the failure, and so this remains the learning heads all time, for me. So I know it's very general, but I still feel it holds good for me every time I come to RAM. It is self-belief, strong desire, and focusing on essential spirit of teamwork, humility, strength of humility, and bit by bit,
Excellent. Kabir, are you still with us? I think we lost Kabir too now. Amit, I basically was saying that you all three are RAM veterans, so to speak, and you're very close in times. And I had asked the question, based on your past experience, what changes and things have you learned that are going to make this year's RAM better?
Yeah, this year, I have a couple of objectives at RAM. Is one is, of course, I'm actually now being appointed as a brand ambassador for Akshay Patra US Foundation. Akshay Patra is a very big Indian NGO which delivers the world's largest midday meal program. So they deliver midday meals to 2 million children every day.
Awesome.
So it's one of the world's largest midday meal program, and Akshay Patra US is the fundraising organization. So I'm gonna ride for Akshay Patra Foundation and during race across America, and I'm gonna appeal, majorly to the Indian American community to donate generously for Akshay Patra Foundation. And our target is actually this year is to raise around $100,000 for Akshay Patra Foundation during race across America. So that's one of my objective, and of course I would like to improve on my race across America performance, because we did the race last time like 6 years ago when I was very novice into ultra cycling, and later on after race across America I've done Trans-Siberian Extreme, which is 9,100 kilometer. Then I've done Golden Quadrilateral Highway of India, which is 6,000 kilometers, and so another very recently race across India, which is 3,600 kilometers. So now I have more experience of ultra cycling, and so definitely I would like to improve myself and try to do race across America better time. And but my one of the main responsibilities would be to talk about Akshay Patra Foundation and appeal to the American Indian community to to donate for Akshay Patra Foundation and raise around $100,000. So that would actually uh, kind of provide midday meal to almost 4,000 children for entire 1 year. So that is a very big, you know, contribution which I can make during race across America.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Like we point out that on our uh, website, OhioRAAMshow.com, right below the video of our three Indian racers, you'll find links to Amit's charity there where you can donate. Just click on it, drop some dollars on him, and we would hope that would happen. So your goal is $100,000. Srini's got a charity as well. You want to talk about it, Srini?
Yeah, Lee, thank you. Since I've been serving armed forces for the past 19 years, I've seen, I've been to high conflict zones, counter-terrorist operation areas, and, the, the harshest environments that you can think about. So we as armed forces personnel, uh, sacrifice so much in terms of family, in terms of friends and time and all that. So the importance of a soldier in when you take a soldier as a micro unit, when you see the family that he comes from, and there's so much dependency of the family on a serving soldier. So in these harsh environments, and whenever a soldier loses his life or sacrifices his life, becomes a martyr. So it is there's so much pain and so much loss for the family, which is irreplaceable. So nothing can replace how much ever so it is irreplaceable, and the kind of pain which the family goes through, and the social implications, not just the wife, but also the father, mother, children.
Sure.
In fact, when I was in these many of these high conflict zones, unfortunately, I lost my commanding officer. I lost my boss. I lost many of my people because we have a very hostile border, a very hostile environment all around, not just in India, but also we have deployments abroad. I've seen very closely that the loss of a soldier is irreplaceable, and the impact that it leaves on the family is very huge. This year, the race that I'm doing is for the families of the widowed martyrs. The widows of the martyrs and their children. And their families. The goal is to make a difference in their life. There is a foundation which does this work. In fact, it is my commanding officers. I'm talking about my commanding officer whom I lost in the CI Ops counter-insurgency operations. The family, that is the wife of this commanding officer, has started a what do you call an NGO, or an non-governmental profit organization, wherein they work for the welfare of these widows of the martyrs and their families since 2008. And so we want to raise funds for them, and uh, and uh, bring in some kind of difference. That's how I can relate to my organization. That's how I can contribute to the welfare. And the race call is to huge respect to the race. Hence, it is always finish it safely with huge respect, and also keeping these sacrifices, or keeping these martyrs in mind, the martyr soldiers of Indian Armed Forces. So the funds generated through this race will no doubt cater for some of the race expenses, and the remaining will go to the foundation, which is working for their welfare. And So that is how we are going to bring some purpose and meaning to the effort that we are putting in this race. Uh, so looking forward for doing our little bit towards these people. I just want to give you stats. That is, in Indian Armed Forces, on an yearly basis, we lose around 100 to 110. Just it's a rough figure though, 100 to 110 on an yearly basis. So the impact that it leaves is huge, and sensitizing and knowing about this um, is crucial for my I mean for everyone. But yeah, I feel for it, and so I make use of that. Um, you know, um, the purpose in the race for a good for a good finish, and yeah, looking forward for for the
And again,
adventure.
and again
Excellent.
on the website, you'll find a link to Srini's charity.
Gotcha. Let's talk. We've all know how important crew is to our riders on RAM. Kabir, you want to tell us a little bit about your crew and experience
Yeah.
levels?
Yeah, so in India, actually, everyone knows Sapna, who is my crew chief. She's been there with me from my first race, and she does everything about the team. So all the bookings, all the nutrition charts, all the logistic, all the planning, all the entire things. So she's the crew chief. I'm blessed by a lot of good friends who are there for my first race, so they are always there with me. So I feel that my team is like a chain. So every link is equally important in that chain, and everybody is totally focused about all these races. I don't even have to tell them what we have to do or what we are planning and everything, because that tuning is so good. Everyone understands the gravity of the race. They are always there whenever I need them. So collectively, this year they have 270,000 kilometers experience for crewing me. So the crew is consistent. We have same faces over the year, and I don't know about myself, but the team is strongest. Yeah.
Excellent. Great, great, great. Mitt, let's go with the same question. Tell us a bit about your crew.
Yeah, I have some crew members from my RAM 2017 team, like my crew chief Vivith is going to be there, and Vivith himself has crewed people multiple times, and he's also the race director for Race Across India. So Vivith is going to be there, and then my wife and my son is going to be there, and my son is now grown up. He's now 13 years, so he's good enough for crewing and all. He was there in RAM 2017 also, and now he's gonna be there. And then I have a few more crew members who are like not like new to RAM, but they have like done a lot of crewing in to me in Golden Quadrilateral, 6,000 kilometers, and race across India. So what has happened over the years, because there are so many riders from Nagpur who do ultra cycling and cycling, so there is a huge, I would say pool of crew members available in Nagpur, in my actually city to crew. So we have a few members from Nagpur, and then few 4 or 5 from US who are actually who are also cyclists and all, and they are actually happy to join me. So it's a mix of old and new, and so because we need to give opportunity to others also, we can't have same people all the time. So we have a mix of old and new crew members this time.
Excellent. Thank you. Srini, how about your crew?
Yeah, Jim. So the total RAM years that we have in the crew is around 11, and
Wow.
11 RAM years,
Yes.
and yeah, so that is okay. That is
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we have a multinational crew. Some from India and some from few from US and two from UK and Italy.
Mm-hmm.
So it is diverse, and even I mean, nationality wise it is diverse, age wise it is diverse, and it is exciting. As I told you, in 2017 the goal was to you know be the first Indian to finish RAM, but in 2023 it is to finish safely, and with a crew which is all motivated, and I like the diversity in the crew that I have, and
Mm-hmm.
it's nice to collaborate with people, and it brings in so much of learning, and so much of so much of humility, and so much of the diversity brings in so much excitement. So that is what is my crew, and I'm excited uh, about getting things done with this crew. Yeah.
That is great, great, great. Lee, do you have any
Well,
questions for our
when you
trio?
just have to comment, when you talk about excitement, our Indian racers have always provided exciting racing.
Definitely.
And some people say, well, the race is boring when the winner is 2 days ahead of the um, person in second place. But there's always a race inside the race.
Definitely.
And I'm looking forward to watching all of you guys. I'm rooting for all of you. I don't have a favorite to pick. And I wouldn't tell you if I did, but we sure look forward to having you here. We look forward to. We need to be doing more with our Indian people, Jim, because there's so many great things happening there.
Definitely.
I've been following Pretty's adventures, and I haven't really kept up with them as far as the show goes.
Mm-hmm.
But she's doing a remarkable job there. Love to see her here in the United States
Yeah.
sometime.
And the race across India would be a great thing for everybody to learn more about.
Yeah, let's talk about that, Amit, about having the OhioRAAM show follow that a little closer, okay? When
Yeah,
it
yeah.
when is that exactly? The race across India.
So the next edition will be in 2024. The first edition is already over in March 2023, and we
Okay.
had 26 riders from all across the country, and so another objective of our team would be to talk about race across India, because
Yeah.
it's India's international level ultra cycling race, and
Okay,
it is
keep us informed on that. Keep us
yeah.
informed on that, Amit, and we'll talk more. We'll have a little time to do a
Plan
little,
and get ready.
yeah,
Yes.
do a little planning in that direction. We've had such good luck with just having people on the ground do our reporting for us.
Yes.
And I think that if we can make a breakthrough with a race like yours into India, that would be a good thing.
Definitely.
Hey, Jim, did a great show.
Yeah, definitely, and a very good turnout for the trio from India. I'm very impressed, and you all did great, and we really appreciate your time, and look
Hey
forward to
Lee,
seeing you at our Ohio Ram time
Srini's
stations.
got a comment he
Thank
wants to
you.
Okay.
add.
hey Lee, I want to give a big shout out to my sponsors too.
Oh,
Uh,
definitely.
Yeah, I want to thank Infinity Saddle and also Spiegel Bites for supporting, especially Vesna.
Yes.
She has been very kind, and even
Awesome.
Diane and Diane Marcel, and Dr. Vince, who has been very
Yes.
kind and very supportive to the ultra cycling community. You people know how both of them support the ultra cycling community. A big shout out to them. Always been grateful to them and looking forward for them, and also. So some of my Indian sponsors, that is the Continental and Continental Automotives, and also the Scratch Labs in US, uh, and the Haney Cycling Apparel. So all of them have helped a long way, and we also have few the US companies who have
Mhm.
helped. That is Thought Focus, and another company called BTL Foundation, which works for um, you know um, works for providing support for professional education for those needy students. So I am very thankful to all these supporters, and yeah. So
Excellent.
I'm making use of this platform, Ohio. I mean,
Yes,
uh,
definitely.
yeah. Thanks, Jim and Lee.
Yeah. Thank you. Kabir, you want to give a shout out to your sponsors?
I'll just copy paste
Yeah,
Srini's words for Spiegel in Infinity. So he spoke kind words about them. So yeah,
Definitely.
Spiegel and Infinity. Yeah.
All right. Mitt, same to you.
yeah, I would like to thank first of all Scott Bikes for sponsoring the bikes, and Garmin for sponsoring all the cycling cyclo computers, and definitely I would thank Akshay Patra Foundation who is supporting my Race Across America initiative, and I would like to thank them for all the support which they are providing us before the race starts in San Diego and Oceanside. So I would like to thank all my supporters and fans, and my members of my sports academy who have always stood by me and my goals. And thank you to all of you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Lee, I saw you put a picture of my replacement up there, didn't you?
Yeah, it's your new. Let's get on with our supporters. How about who hasn't had a chance to read?
We got all three of them up there, so
Okay,
we're
all
good.
right. Very good. Well, enough. I was going to give you a picture of Riley down here, but so much for that. Hey, guys, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it a great deal. We will be watching you. And everyone out there, we thank you for watching as well.
Definitely.
Again, be sure if you are to follow us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube, because we may not be things are changing as to how we can put things up, and so the best way to be sure you get the future is to be sure and follow us. Okay.
Definitely. Hey, Lee, who do we have for next week?
Next week we're going to have. I didn't get into that, did I?
No.
Laura and John Crawford are going to be. They've been around the ultra cycling business for a while, and it's going to be nice to talk with this couple. They've done so many great things in so many ways for ultra cycling, and we'll be talking with them.
Definitely. And we want to thank all of the watchers and viewers out there today, and all of you that commented. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. We wouldn't have the show without you.
Yeah. Do we get caught up on all the comments, Jim?
Yes, we did, sir.
Okay, very good, because you watch that. I don't. All right. Thanks, everybody. Let's get Greg in here and give us a great send-off, as he always does.
This is Gregory Zuber, thanking you for watching and sharing.
Music by Kevin MacLeod.